Of it, Mike, this raises red flags because who moves a senior public officer in one day, first of all, and secondly, this is the registering officer for an area that is having a by-election in a week's time, or when this letter was written, 2 weeks' time. You're moving a senior supervisor, she was the supervisor for Cayo North and Cayo North East, and you're moving her 2 weeks before a by-election. So just on the face of it, this letter raises a lot of red flags with us in the party, and we believe it's our duty to bring it to the public. What we have heard, and this is unconfirmed reports, is that the reason why Ms. Bruce is being moved is because she refused to do the bidding of a senior UDP political official in the Cayo district. You see, Mike, there are election binders that are very sacred in all elections because those binders have the voter's information, and it also has a picture of the voter. So if a voter comes to the election polls and they don't have a picture ID, you go and you check the binder, and if that name matches with the picture on the binder, then that person is allowed to vote. Each political party must get authorization from the chief election officer to view the binders. And by viewing the binders, I mean you go into the office, you go through it, and you make sure that your list is accurate with what the binders have. You cannot remove those binders from the office. Again, like I said, it's unconfirmed, but we have been informed that a senior UDP official tried to remove those binders from the office. Ms. Bruce, as a supervisor, refused to allow that person to remove the binders, and thus now this letter comes out. But I would really like to call on the Chief Elections Officer, responsible for elections and boundaries, and also the Minister of Public Service, Mr. Gibson, to explain why it is that a senior public officer, a supervisor in an office, is being removed and be given 1 day notice to pack up her things and leave the office. To me, that is highly irregular. It raises red flags, and we want a free and fair election, a free and fair by-election.